maximum estimated cost of $600,000 and authorizing, subject to permissive referendum, the issuance of said bonds. Now, that is for new seats at the theater. And
the seats are coming out of
the seats will be coming out of a grant from the donor, right?
Yeah.
We have $5 million that we have set aside for
The
plot.
floor, the ceiling.
The floor, the ceiling.
Electrical and mechanical.
Yeah, all kinds of repairs. The floor really needs to be checked out. If you've been to the theater lately and you step on certain areas, you can feel it's a little soft. We just want to make sure that once we get these new seats down, the old seats lasted quite a long time. Yeah, they're about 50, 60 years old. They haven't been at the theater that long, but we expect the new seats to live that long too, and we don't want to be putting them on a substructure that's not safe and sound. So we'll be making those kind of repairs. We have some ceiling tiles that need to be replaced, and I believe some filters. So we do there's filters in the airflow system. Will reduce. If you go into the theater, you can see some black around there. I believe these filters are going to clear it up, and that won't happen again. And anything else?
And the lobby, we're going to be...
Oh, the lobby, yeah. The lobby, if you notice on the walls in the lobby, the finish is dulled, and it's not a good finish. Well, what happened was when they originally did it, it seems that the fire retardant was applied too early in the process and didn't give the, I guess it was the finish underneath enough time to dry, and it had a chemical effect. And they're going to strip it all off. They're going to redo it. I believe new carpet in the lobby too?
No, we'll do some repairs in the lobby.
Okay, just basic repairs. So, yeah.
No, part of it is just, if we're going to own the theater, and we're going to sustain the theater, it has to be sustainable in terms of the quality of the production's done, but also the fact that it's mechanically and structurally sound. The seats themselves, one of the issues we have is we don't have a coat. And our seats are 18 seats. And for us little wide bodies, we're going to a 19 to a 20 seat. So when people come in, especially in the wintertime with heavy coats, and you see them sitting like this, they're a lot more room. But I don't think we're losing any.
No, we're not losing any seats, and we're also providing more handicapped space. Now our handicapped areas are all in the back of the theater. The new handicapped areas will be within the house, so within the orchestra there'll be handicapped areas. Yeah, it's just the way the seats lay out that we're not going to lose any space, even though the seats are wider, believe it or not. So, we're going to do a lot of improvements. That's going to be, I guess, it's starting next January.
Yeah,
we're going to close, right?
Just to be able to do some of the things during the course of the year, but from January to I think March 15th, the theater will be closed for these repairs.
So, it's a good thing. It's going to give the theater a facelift that it needs, not only on the outside, but also, as I said, in the floor. We're having engineers have been looking at it for the last few months, doing some work there and checking it out, and we made an investment in it, and we have to continue that investment. So, this will keep it going for another 50 to whatever, how many years? It's almost 100 years old. It was opened in 1923. So it's 90 something years old. So something we got to keep up and keep it good. So it's probably one of the nicest theaters around here, and I think it'll be here for
one of our largest investments.
One of our largest, probably if not the largest building investment that we have.
Sewer treatment plant.
Next to the sewer treatment plant, right.
We have another bond on the theater originally going back to 2001 that was $4.1 million, I think it was. And it was a $350,000 a year. And it is a $350,000 a year payment that is, and the last payment is will be made in July of 16. So we'll have 1 year of these crossover bonds. So it'll be a little bit tight next year, but after that, that $350,000 comes off, which is about $4 million. and I think it's a 3.5 or 4%. To this, which will be another 15-year, but it'll be $1 million, or actually this part of it, plus another piece that will come up a little later for about $1 million. So we get through next year, then after that, we'll have a sizable savings, which should help us out budgetarily quite well.
Yeah, and if anybody wants to talk about what value the theater has to the Village of Patchogue, talk to the businesses on Main Street.
Yeah.
Especially when there's a show or during the recital times. I know that a number of the businesses, the restaurants, and Blum's always does great business during the recitals, because you have moms and dads there for hours and hours. So the theater really has a major effect on the economy in our downtown, and it brings a lot of people into the village.
And about a half dozen times a year you get front page of section 2 newspaper.
Yeah.
It says come to Patchogue.
Good publicity, and they're doing a good job over there. So that's a motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
So carried.
That's all I have, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you. Trustee Keys.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor, fellow board members, ladies and gentlemen. Just a couple of quick little things. I'm sure everybody knows by now about the speed tables that have been installed on Jennings Avenue and Cedar Street.